ITRBoxing. You heard it here first. Pretty cool videos. And I heard they're also in HD. ITRBoxing.com.
Andre Ward's retirement. How was Andre's career?
Come on. Stellar career.
I mean, is he like one of the best of our generation? Is he one of the best ever? Like, where does he go?
Yeah, he's an all-time great. Probably in top 50. Top 50, somewhere in there.
I'd put him in top 15.
All right, you know, I could see top 20. Top 15, that's, I mean, without, you know, putting it down on paper, that's hard. But I mean, I think
he was the best of the generation.
I think he's a pound for pound great for sure, man. Like that Super 6 ordeal that he went through, he was definitely the underdog going into that. And he came out of that, you know, and he was victorious. And then the fight with Chad. Chad was the big bully. Chad was so good people didn't want to fight him. And he knocked Chad out. He didn't just beat him, he knocked him out.
He fought Sakio Bika.
And then he came back, you know, after that Kovalev fight, and he knocked him out. He stopped him. So that's what champions do. They answer the call. But back to the Canelo thing. Now see, if you're gonna take away Golovkin in his jab, you know, his jab, and then talk about meaningful shots, come on, man. Everybody was riding that Dre bandwagon talking about, did you see that jab to the body? That jab to the body. But then you don't want to give Golovkin credit, and he was hitting that fool in the face. He was jabbing his body, jabbing his face, doing everything. So I don't see how you can say Andre Ward was convincing when he got dropped, right? He got wobbled in the first round, and say that power shots count over volume. You know what I mean? So it's like it's an oxymoron, or it's a contradiction. You know, I thought Andre won by 1 round in that fight.
I did too, but what I was going to say about Andre is, why I think he's the best of his generation is, it's not necessarily just the best people he fought.
Is he better than Floyd?
I think he is, based off a resume. Because I think he fought the guys.
That's tough.
Can't judge Andre for the fact the guys he fought weren't big draws. Like Chad Dawson was a guy that literally no one would sign a contract to fight. B-Hop, who was like 45, had to fight him twice.
Yeah.
Wait, who else did he? The other fight, Kessler. Kessler was a guy no one wanted to fight. He fights him first round in the Super 6. He fought Miranda when Miranda's knocking everybody out.
He beat Frock, who Frock was hella good, dude.
And he's
an
all-time great now. He went on a little run after Andre. He stopped Butte.
Frock was real. George Groves.
Yeah.
He stopped Groves. He was getting his ass kicked. He came back and caught him. But Frock is like legit, and Andre
moved up in weight.
Andre whooped him.
But to me, what kind of pushes Andre over is Floyd stayed in a similar weight, and you can say that's his walk-around weight. Andre moved up to fight the scariest guy at light heavyweight. He fought the guy that literally no one was clamoring to fight.
Floyd came up from featherweight, though, all the way up to junior middleweight, right? Did he ever fight at 50? Was it 54 or 50?
He fought. Would that be like Miguel Cotto? He would have fought at 50?
Did he ever fight at 54? Is what I'm asking. Or was he always?
I can't remember.
Or was it always a catchweight at 150 or something? Beat some of the best out there. Like he beat all the best that were available to him. There wasn't anybody that he didn't beat. And I mean, the only person that I would have liked to see him fight in his prime was Jermaine Taylor. But you know, Andre's skill set's a little greater than Taylor. But Taylor had that X factor, and that would have been interesting. I'm not going to say it would have been a good fight. I just would have said it would be kind of interesting, just to, you know, the build up to it.
There's one fighter I wish Golovkin or Ward had a fought, and it's Kelly Pavlik.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen either one of those guys, especially Golovkin versus Kelly Pavlik in their prime.
Oh man!
Because I asked Kelly about that in Vegas, and he just was like, "Man, that would have been a fun fight." Like and I looked at him, and Kelly's big.
Oh yeah, and he can crack.
But like, to me, that's like the one guy. He
made Taylor climb up the mountain the entire time. Even when Taylor dropped him, he was still climbing up the mountain.
I think Kelly Pavlik's one of the most underrated boxers ever, because the push was so high for him to be a star. that in hindsight, no one gives him his just due for how good he was.
But he screwed himself being an alcoholic, man. You gotta be accountable. He had everything. He had everything there to do it, and he chose to be a degenerate. You know, and that's on him.
For me, like that little era of Kelly, he was a really tough fighter.
Yeah, I'm a fan. You know?
Yeah. But that's the only fight, and I guess you could say Adonis Stevenson for Andre, but Adonis didn't ever want to fight him.
Skill set doesn't match up either.
The only thing about Adonis is he has that nuke. That left hand's a nuke.
Yeah, one trick pony though, right? We hear about that all the time.
Well, I mean, Andre has a habit of shutting people's best things down.
Right. You got a guy with a great, can go to the left great and hoop, shut it down, make him go to his right.